Heidi-Chapter 15. The first time it happened, they thought that the burglars had broken in during the night, but nothing was ever missing, so it could not be the work of burglars. Mr. Sesamon was too puzzled and decided to sit up all night to check out. He had an old friend called Clesson, who was also the family doctor. He also decided to accompany Mr. Sesamon. The house had a corridor running through it. In order to keep a watch, Mr. Sesamon and Dr. Clesson went into a room that led off the corridor. They left the door slightly open so that the light would not shine out. The two men were shocked to see a white figure in the doorway. "Who is there?" shouted the doctor in a loud, booming voice. Mr. Sesamon and Dr. Classon looked at one another. They were totally puzzled. "What are you doing here, Heidi?" Mr. Sesamon asked gently. Heidi seemed to be in a daze. She replied in a dull voice, "I don't know." The doctor then spoke. "I think this is a problem that I should deal with. Wait for me in your sitting room and I'll take the child back to bed." He led Heidi up the stairs. When they had reached her room, he carried her gently to bed and covered her so that she was quite cozy. Then he asked her, "Now tell me, where did you want to go?" "I didn't want to go anywhere," Heidi replied. "I didn't go downstairs myself. I was just there all of a sudden. Did you have a dream?" "Oh, yes, I dream the same thing every night, that I am with Grandpa again, that I hear the wind blowing through the far trees. I run to the door of the hut and open it. Then I wake up and I'm still in Frankfurt." Dr. Classon inquired if Heidi felt any pain in her head or back, but Heidi clarified she felt a pain in her chest when she would like to cry. Dr. Classon asked if Heidi would like to stay in Frankfurt. Heidi didn't reply. Dr. Classon asked Heidi that where she used to live with her grandfather, and Heidi replied in the mountains. Dr. Classon further asked whether she felt lonely there, but Heidi said it was beautiful and burst out crying. Dr. Classon asked Heidi to sleep. He went to the sitting room and told Mr. Sesamon that the Sesamon house was not haunted, but Heidi was sleepwalking every night. She was very homesick. She was becoming thinner and weaker for that reason. He advised that Heidi must be sent home without delay. Mr. Sesamon was a bit startled and felt it would not be right to send a sick child home, but Dr. Classon was firm in his decision and re-advised to send Heidi home the next day. Day had dawned when the doctor finally left. Mr. Sesamon realized that he must send Heidi back to her mountain home. "Thank you,"